Good morning, everyone. I would like to share with you a monologue, and the following monologue, it comes from the perspective of a school educator. All right, 2, 4, 6, 12, 18, 22. Good. All right, class, now we want you to move in an orderly fashion. Hands to yourself. Mason, leave Annabella alone. Thank you. Jonathan, would you please hold the door? Thank you very much. Field trips. Well, of course, I want to take my class on field trips. I mean, I want to give them as much exposure to as many different things as I can. But there are issues, real issues that can interfere. All right, class, file in to music. Go on in, I'll be back in a few minutes. This year, my fourth graders have to take the FCAT rights and the FCAT language arts, FCAT math, and the FAIR test 3 times. I have to keep up with test book assessments, and I have my own formative assessments that have to be done. We have a mandated 90-minute reading block every day from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. That is sacred time. We can't miss it. It's good for the kids, but it sure makes scheduling outside activities very challenging. If I'm lucky enough to be able to schedule a field trip, I have to fill out administrative field trip authorization forms, the field trip request form, the field trip permission form. I need to get back the emergency medical treatment consent forms, and the chaperones need to get their guidelines. And the bus needs to be ordered. And I need the leave consent forms. I know it's worthwhile, but it's a struggle. I won't lie to you. My wife, she teaches high school, and she says it's even harder to get a field trip together for her kids. I'm going to plan a couple of field trips just as soon as I get a chance. Really, I'm going to do it. But look, I got to run. The kids are only in music for 35 minutes, and it's the only chance I have to check my email.
And the other side of the coin, from the perspective of an arts educator. Ron, I know, yes, the showtime is early. I assure you, I have made this special school show as late as I can. Look, the buses can only travel between 9:30 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. Look, this show for the kids is very important. Just think of the impact you will have. These kids have never seen artists like you. It will rock their worlds. What else have I got? How about homemade cookies? Any kind you want. Oatmeal raisin it is. You are a prince. I'll get back to you with the details. So that's it. Every performer has committed to doing a couple of special shows for the elementary school kids. The program is going to be outstanding. Now, I just have to get the teachers to commit to the dates that I have available. I was going to do it in late March, after FCATs. Then they went and moved the dates of the FCATs to April. I'm a little nervous about getting the school to pay for the tickets and the buses. Money is tighter than ever. But it's an incredible opportunity for the kids. World-class artists right in front of them. It will stimulate minds, it will stimulate their creativity in so many ways. Well, I've talked to the teachers, and they needed the permission of the assistant principal, who needed to consult with the principal, who needed to coordinate with the curriculum specialist. It all seemed very complicated. The district has got plenty on their plates as it is, but this time, everyone agrees. It's a fantastic program. It will be beneficial to the students, but where will the money come from? Now we have to go to the PTO. We may be able to get funding from them. Maybe. Well, everyone thinks it's going to be terrific for the kids. But why does it have to be so hard? We hope those two monologues help you to see and feel the complexities and the value of all of us working together. We're going to spend the next few moments getting to know each other just a little bit and warming up our minds, and Adam is going to lead us in a little game to do that.
That's absolutely right. Thank you, Miss Beth. We've been told, Dr. Detman told us earlier that this is about connections, and the Patterson Foundation is a champion about connections. So let's connect to each other a little bit. We're going to do a little warm-up with each other. This is an exercise we do at Florida Studio Theater with students ages 5 to 500. We are in Sarasota. So what we're going to do is I want you to introduce yourself to the person across from you. Say hello. How you doing? What's your favorite color? Very nice. All right. So now what I would like you to do is I want to make sure that we have an even number of people at each table. So what we're going to do is I want the person across from you, we're going to do a little exercise. And this is going to warm up your brains. We're going to try and warm up both sides of your brains this morning. Now, we're going to start pretty simple. Here's how the exercise works. And Miss Beth, if you wouldn't mind coming over here to demonstrate. With the person across from you, you're just going to do a count off from 1 to 3, and you're going to continue counting from 1 to 3 back and forth. So, for example, I would say 1,
2,
3,
1,
2,
3,
1,
2.
3. Do we think we can handle that? I told you it was going to be a little difficult. Okay, so find a partner across from you and just start counting back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right, excellent. I have so much faith in the future of the education in Sarasota County. But let's mix it up a little bit. Now what we're going to do is we're going to replace the number 1 with a gesture. And the gesture we're going to replace it with is a clap. So now instead of saying the number 1, you're going to clap. So if Miss Beth would start, it would go 2,
3, 2,
3, 2,
3.
All right. Let's try that. So now it's clap, 2, 3. Excellent. You guys look like experts already. But we're gonna take it up a notch. All right. Next step. We're going to replace the number 2 with a snap. So now it's going to go clap, snap, 3. Clap, snap, 3.
3.
3. And so forth. So let's see if we can pull this one off. So clap, snap, 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, one last step. We're going to replace the number 3 with a tap on your table. So now it will go clap, snap, tap. We've eliminated all the numbers. Now it's just gestures. All right, so. All right, here we go. Clap, snap, tap. Nancy. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Excellent. Thank you very much. You're lucky because we were thinking about having you guys do the hokey pokey, but we threw that idea out. Now, you may be curious ladies and gentlemen, why we wanted to do that exercise this morning. Well, one, it's a great groundbreaker. It gets you engaged with other people. And two, it really gets you outside of yourself, and it gets you thinking with both sides of your brain. If you notice, some people have more of a challenge with just the numbers, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But then we start introducing those different gestures in. And so one side of your brain is thinking about the numbers, and the other side of your brain is starting to think about those gestures. And we want to bring those things together and make those connections. So I hope today is very beneficial to you. We thank you very much for having us, and we will see you again up here on stage for some entertainment during lunch. Thank you very much.